And we are underway. Alini gets it back in his own end and will send it across to Brandon Estes. Nice off pass from Mosey, and now Riley Brandt's all the way around. Brandt has enjoyed some good goal scoring form over the past couple of weeks. Mosey shoots, Robson with the save. Shot in again, another spill from Robson, but a good stop from the Blaze netminder, and the Devils with a real positive start. Olszewski, Capone. Capone just puts that on net, looking to go for a change. Caught on a line here. Capone and the Blaze come forward. Constable, shot in and bounds out of track. That makes his first save of the night. Bit of a lost edge. There's Mosey up against Thalberg, who needs to go for a change. Mosey going for the glass and out. Russell will keep that in at the centre line. A good poke check sends McDonald on his way. McDonald! And Robson again. It's loose. And it will be a penalty this time. Time to go forward, and now there's a real battle in behind. Helgeson using all of his physicality. And now the Devils get through with Barrow. Cross, and what an intervention that was.
It was Hazeldine, and now there's a chance for an odd-man rush for the Blaze. Down this Coventry D, obviously they're playing with 5D and a forward as their defensive core tonight. Wear them down, try and make them work as hard as they can. Drag that energy down.
Lacroix twisting and turning. Lacroix going straight to net. It's there! Tenacity from Cedric Lacroix opens the scoring early in the second. Devils 1, Blaze 0.
Well, we talked about the Devils needing a fast start, guys. That's exactly that, and it's lovely play by Lacroix off the face. When you see, he's just put a nice move on Clemens, and at that point, then he has the body between Clemens and the puck. He's not going to be losing it. He goes back up to forehand, squeezes one through Robson, and sometimes it doesn't matter if it's pretty. It doesn't need to be. If you get one on the board, they all count the same. Cut
out by Mosey. Only as far as Jordan Power on the blue line. The shot comes in, Bounds makes a save. Martin to McDonald. Fournier shoots and a goal! Double trouble for the Blaze at the beginning of the second period. Fournier makes it Devils 2, Blaze 0.
It's fantastic speed in transition from the Devils, and it drops back to the trailing defenseman, Ferguson Fournier in this case. He throws the puck on there. It's one that Robson will want back. You see here, Martin just puts it out wide, drops it back. Shot from Fournier. May have taken a deflection off a stick on the way through as well, just to unsettle Robson. He'll want that back though. The Devils lead 2-0.
It's back under Contos and Polini. And nice idea. Execution just not there. Long stretch pass though, says Luciani, and bounds, and it goes wide. But the Blaze showing the Devils that they cannot afford to drop their concentration. Huge hit coming in the corner, and the Devils are not happy, and there's a fight going on in the corner. Constable and Brandt was not happy, and he's throwing some bombs. Brandt, they go to the ice. Riley Brandt really not happy with that hit on Richardson, and decided to take matters into his own hands. My opinion doesn't matter in these things. So
it does to me.
It's the officials that do it. So anyway, let's get a shot goes into the goal, and straight at the start of the 5-minute power play that will now continue, the Blaze eat into the Devils' lead. Devils 2, Blaze 1.
It's a fabulous finish by Ruffin as well. It was a 3-on-2 for the Blaze, and he just stops up, waits for Bounce to drop, and it's a lovely shot into the back of the net. You see here, it's just knocked out by Robin, and Ruffin goes high on Bounce. It's a lovely finish, and 4:26 is a long old penalty kill now for the Devils with a 1-goal lead.
Robbins. Juicy rebound, and it's found its way through.
It's an own goal. That one came off of Jimmy Alini. Constable's back through and out onto the ice as well, but all of a sudden here we are, we have a tie game. And it had been a good kill by the Devils up until the 30 seconds before that goal, and then things got very, very desperate. The Blaze threw one in on net, and sometimes it's just throwing something and hoping it sticks. You'll see in a moment, Barriga straight at the skate of Jimmy Alini, and he turns it into the back of his own net. And we are tied. What a fascinating change in the game.
Power play goal from the Coventry Blaze, scored number 19, Elijah Barriga.
And in and amongst all that, we still have a minute 15 of power play time for the Blaze here.
Timely goal, 26-38.
The Devils can't get desperate. The game is reset now. Just see this minute or so out. And then you've got half a game to go at.
Yeah, I sense the pace is going to go up as Luciani through, and they get a third. The Devils don't see out the power play, and the Blaze take the lead for the first time tonight. It's Devils 2, Blaze 3.
They do indeed, and it's a fantastic finish by Luciani. Just jumps in it with speed, goes high, beats bounce on glove side. The Devils will be really frustrated with that. It's far, far too easy for Coventry. And what a change and what a turnaround this has been. Still a minute left on the power play for the Blaze.
Power play goal for the Coventry Blaze, scored by number 61, Alicia Luciano. Assistant number 15, Jack.
We talked about the Devils' power play woes. It's their penalty kill woes at the moment, and the Blaze can smell something a bit more. Coming here is just going to broke right out in front. Rebound, and it's found its way through. It is 4.
This has been a capitulation for the Devils. Absolutely fallen apart since that major was called. And there's panic in the play. There's panic in the building, and that one again by Luciani just threw it at net, off of the pad of bounds and into the back of the net.
Thrown in behind for Barrow, and Barrow is put into the net, and this will be a penalty. And now if Barrow just stops throwing punches, he's not going to, they're going to go back and forth, these two, but that's an instigator for me.
It's an instigator by Power, yeah, that should be 2. It won't be 5, but it should be 2. Barrow was barreled into the net by a Blaze player, and Power was unhappy.
Barrow with a couple of rights, and he sends his man down.
This is sports watch.
Mose.
5 minutes for play. All penalties time at 32-15.
Contos. Goal! The power play does activate, and the Devils eat into the lead. It's Devils 3, Blaze 4.
It's a big moment in the game. 16 seconds into this power play for the Devils. They're back within 1, and it's Josh McDonald. He gets his 11th of the season. The man hot in form gets one on the power play.
It's still 7 minutes and 29 seconds of the second period left. Strap yourselves in.
Lovely work. And you see Contos just picks it up. He's waiting for that tip. McDonald gets it, and that has absolutely energised this building and the Devils, you see.
Rough in, and now it's going to break nicely for the Blaze. Back to the blue line, shoot in, loose. And that net was gaping for a second. Acqua to Olszewski. Olszewski didn't have any support. There's a long stretch pass here, Barriga. Barriga shoots, and it's gone through bounds, but the defence are there to help him out. The Blaze with a lead to hang on to. They'll also, I dare say, fancy the chances to extend it. The Devils looking to get it all tied up initially. Chance! What a save! Goal! Mayhem in the Blaze crease, but the Devils power play strikes again. It is Devils 4, Blaze 4.
It was indeed chaos, and it came from Cole Sanford just taking an extra moment, waiting on the pass. He throws it on net, and like you say, bedlam in the blue paint for Coventry. Robson was down, he couldn't get up initially, really struggled too. There he is on his backside. Sanford, he could shoot there, he chooses not to. He plays the pass, out it goes to Contos, and he puts it into a completely wide open net.
48 at the puck, skip behind him, and now the Blaze are through. Chance saved by Bounds. But the Devils at the moment are their own worst enemy at the back end. Barrow trying to relieve some pressure. Barrow, strong move. Polini, and it's so close. Bleedy shoots, Barrow saves! Robson gets it in his glove. 48. Sanford. Chance, goal! The Devils have got to go ahead late in the third. It's Devils 5, Blaze 4.
It's a great finish by Joey Martin to give the Devils the lead here, but huge props to Cole Sanford for that pass. It's a lovely feed. You see him over the blue line. It's on his offhand initially. Joey Martin is making a beeline to that, and this is a lovely feed by Sanford. Great tip by Joey Martin. He gets his 9th of the year. The Devils get their 5th on the board, just under 4 minutes away from the end of the game. And what a Boxing Day barnstormer of a game we've had.
Luciani to Tolberg. Tolberg shoots, save, bounce! Just bouncing up in the air. And Sanford just tries to push Luciani over the blue line. He doesn't. Last second, and that's it. The Devils win a thriller on Boxing Day. Your final score, Devils 5, Blaze 4.